Yo, this is the post I made. I'm gonna read your questions and I'm gonna answer them, and I'm gonna skate as many features as I can that I have energy for. I've been here for like 3 hours, so I'm worked. I made an actual skate list at work today because I was like, man, I actually want to get more tech tricks dialed. So I checked some of those off, but now I want to make this video before it's too late because guess what? It rains every day here. So all these clips are me forcing myself to keep skating after I put in the work. Let's go skate stuff. So Kevin's here skating with me today. Local skater. Alright, let's begin these questions. So the first, Dune Slayer 2457 asks, what do you do for work, or what are some interests of yours outside of skating? The main interests are photography, architectural photography, because it's really similar to skating in that we look at features and we always consider shapes and symmetry and how we can use the urban world to our advantage. But within a camera perspective, you're actually looking at the world and trying to configure it in a way that is aesthetically pleasing. So photography is the main one I like to do outside of skateboarding. It's actually very common. A lot of skateboarders do photography instead of skating. So I feel very inauthentic in that way, but I'm not, because I'm being true to myself and taking pictures of things I enjoy because my heart says I should. So that is very authentic. And that is my advice in this video, is to follow your dreams. Be yourself. That is how you be the best. The next question is top 3 favorite skateboarders, both past and present. And this is from Bucksop Boosh. The top 3 skateboarders, both past and present, I would say Rodrigo TX, Thiago Lemos, and Mark Suchu. And back when, I got some good inspiration from Boo Johnson and how his posture is when he's skating. He just beast modes all the handrails and stuff. So that's a big one too. Past though, when I was a child, like Shane O'Neill, Tori Pudwell, P-Rod, of course, a lot of Cali skaters were my main interests. But then when I migrated west, it started to become more East Coast, and I started to learn more about different styles. I didn't know, and other parts of the world really, more or less East Coast, and not so much of a focus on California skating. California was like the main dream, the major dream of where I wanted to be skating when I was like a teenager, but it's changed a lot since. The next question by DW1384, is there a Kitsch viddy in the works? And that is a fact. There is a Kitsch viddy in the works. And just, yeah, stick around for that. We're excited. What's your favorite music to listen to when you skate by St. Loser 314? That's a good one, because I listen to some crazy music, to be honest with you. I just like drill music, rap. I'll listen to electronic while I'm like cycling or something, like mostly house, just like a good beat vibe, you know, but mostly angry, violent drill music, and just to get the energy going. Like for a lot of my time as a kid, a lot of time as a teenager, late teenager, and present, I listened to it with my earbuds in, and I would skate so much. I would skate so hard to rap beats, drill music, angry music. That would just get me motivated like crazy. But I never was one to like digest lyrics well, so that's also why I took to it, because I just liked the energy. That was what drove me to get super excited, to want to be super good and like be inspired to match who I was inspired by, or emulate those I was inspired by, was from the music that I listened to, even though it was violent and the lyrics weren't very kind and positive. But hey, the energy was positive and kind and warming to my heart and soul. That's the kind of music I like to listen to. So house, drill, reggae is really nice too when I come across that. I don't have it in a playlist, but I like that too. How do you recover from injuries? And for me, in my example, I have to sit out, or I start cycling a lot. I had a shoulder injury time ago, and I just was abusing it. So I'm not the best person to ask how to recover from injuries, but I will say just rest and just do your hobbies outside of skating when you're injured. That's my advice. Breathe into the unknown. Loose trucks or tight trucks? I say loose trucks or mid trucks, because if you want to get super technical, I find like you need a little bit of mid-weight, closer to tight trucks to get like the proper snap and flip and pop. The loose trucks, I feel like, misguide you into getting that crispy, tech, forward-looking, dialed-in skating. But I might be wrong, and I probably am, because there's so many talented skaters, and let's say Sibo Walker's a good example of loose trucks just killing it, and he's just crispy. So he's a great example of loose trucks tech skating. But tight trucks, I think medium trucks, I should say that. Do you cruise often? If you do, how does it feel and what's your favorite part? Let's move to a different location to answer this question. Alright, new locations. Do you skate at Bull? I don't skate much Bull or transition. I grew up skating a mini ramp, and I was inspired by SBC restaurant here in Vancouver and skated a lot of like half pipe with pool coping, and I'm inspired by others. Like people who skate SBC ramp were definitely really inspiring. So mostly not skating Bull. I don't go to the Hastings or Leaside too much here. I really do care most about tech skating and like flip-in tricks, and I like that a lot. But Bull skating, I highly respect, and I would have preferred if I had focused on it more, because I did have a mini ramp, so I feel like I could have tried harder in that realm, but it did kind of scare me a little bit, not gonna lie. Xavier asked, do you cruise often? If you do, how does it feel and what's your favorite part? My favorite part is just riding my skateboard, to be honest with you. My favorite part of cruising is in this city, just riding, bombing hills and power sliding for as long as you can. It feels so good. Like going zero gravity, just sliding for a long time. You feel like you have a lot of control when you do enjoy power sliding. A good power slide on a hill bomb, just speed checking and making sure you're in control while like weaving through some cars or hitting some curb cuts. That's my favorite part about cruising, and also just not having to walk, because walking is slow, or getting on a bus when you don't need to get on a bus because you have a hill or a smooth ground to get you there faster. What's your top 3 favorite skate brands? Mine is Sour, Quasi, Yard Sale by Travis. My top 3 favorite brands, Kitsch Skateboards first and foremost. That's my favorite skateboard company. And secondly, I would have to say Thunder Trucks. Let's be honest, best trucks in the game. Spitfire, but those are very fundamental brands, I think. Man, it's getting cold out here. It's getting cold outside today. Let's keep it going though. I'm just gonna finish. I want to keep this fit looking fresh. I want to stay fly. I don't want to put the other coat on jacket because I don't think it's cool as much. Let's stay warm. I have to think about some like authentic brands, some real cool brands. So my favorite brands, Helicaps is sick. Man, I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think like my top favorite. Adidas is a big one. My favorite brands. I don't have too many. I'm not a big brand person. I don't have too many brands on my clothes or anything. I have a Ferrari t-shirt. I would say Ferrari, but I'm not sponsored by Ferrari. There's some good brands. I'm trying to think. I'm getting cold and I just want to stop. Okay, let's just say Moja Coffee, the coffee bean company, Adidas, Kitsch Skateboards, and Thunder Trucks. BNZPS 123. Do you ever branch off into the world of skateboards to change things up? I haven't done that too much. I've done it once or twice. I really think the Zip Zinger by Crooked is like one of the coolest cruiser boards ever. I ride different skateboards for cruiser skateboards and I have a ton of fun on those, but not for skating. I never do like normal skateboarding with the skateboard because it changes my aesthetic and how I think I should be skating or how I want to emulate skateboarding. Travis 750 asks, have you come across any pro skaters randomly? One time I saw Shane O'Neill posting a clip in an iconic spot in my city and I was so bummed I missed him. The main pro skater I see is Spencer Hamilton, and I'm always excited to see him because, man, he has the best posture. He literally emulates like purpose. It's inspiring. It's actually it's so inspiring, it's intimidating. I think he's really cool and I see him more than any other pro skater. I've met also, which is insane, just chomping rails, Cameo Wilson I met. Oh damn, I met Shane O'Neill actually at Plaza, I think. Wait. Oh, also shout out Spanish Mike. I met him at the Plaza too. That's crazy. I actually met Paul Rodriguez too. Corey Duffel especially when I was like 13 in Niagara Falls, Canada. And Brandon Westgate twice, like 10 years later. Once when I was like 13, 14 in Niagara Falls, and then 10 years later this year on the skateboarding day. I even told him to was up there. here, just holding it down and it's wiring. Sebastian Moreno, 9884, asked, do you wear wigs? Man, this would be an impressive wig if I ever saw one. So I got a haircut today and I'm super grateful for it. I feel way more fresh myself, but damn, if this is a wig, I would lose my mind, dude. I mean, hey, you can get implants, I think, that are like look fresh like this, but this is real life. That's gonna conclude the video, just 17 comments. Drop a comment and I'll answer it in the next Q&A I make. I don't know when I'll do this again, but yeah, just stay tuned and subscribe, because you never know when I will create a post. But this is really fun. Thanks to all of you who wrote a comment, made my day, and also I had a lot of fun doing this. I am worked, I am tired, I feel dehydrated, I need a lot of water. That's all I have to say. Thank you again. Bye.